Did I really just let a pool scare me? What is going on right now? What is up with my scary fam? You all, I just got back from watching the first horror movie of 2024, man. We gotta review it. We gotta talk about it. It's Night Swim, done by Blumhouse. And we gotta get into it, man. Before we get started, smash that like button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you be notified every time I drop a video like this. So if you guys are new here, we do our reviews, you know, a little different, where we start off spoiler free, so you don't have to worry about anything spoilery in the first half of the video, and then we end it with spoilers, you know. So I think that will work. So we're gonna start off spoiler free for Night Swim. So to get into everything with Night Swim, this movie was different. It was very different. I remember seeing a trailer, just a title card, Night Swim, and them just being based off of a pool, and me just being worried, like, how are they going to have a pool that can possibly make me be at least a little frightened? You know, I'm the type, I like going swimming, you know, and stuff like that, but I always had that fear of underwater, you know, even when you're playing like Marco Polo, someone tagging you or something like that. I don't do good with pools, but I was like, okay, it might have some creepy elements just off the trailer we seen and everything. This movie, it is not the worst horror movie. You know, we used to have these good openers in January, like these bangers. I mean, Megan was great. I love Megan. Megan is, you know, one of my favorites now. Megan was a great hit, did good, you know, as a horror film and it being new. But Night Swim, I'm not going to say that it's the best movie, but it did have fun moments and I had a good time with it, you know. They do a good job with this movie making you love this family, just seeing these levels to them, you know, just these volumes starting off, you know, with the daughter, the son, you know, the mother. Wyatt Russell is a great actor in this. I definitely enjoy his acting in this. But to kind of push forward, I was kind of thinking like, okay, this is surrounding a baseball player and, you know, the things that's going on with that, and how they're going to incorporate this with a swimming pool. They do a good job at making you believe the story that they're trying to tell. I will say that I know you will think that this movie will be a little hard to tell the story because it's based off of a pool, but they do a great job at making you believe it. You can tell that they actually sat down and really thought like, okay, in order to make them really interested in this family and this story and plot, we have to do these little things for that big build up, if that makes sense. Because it was a lot of times I was super invested in the side stories leading up to the big things. I'm like, okay. And I'm gonna say this movie definitely has some cringy moments. You know, cheesy, that's the word, like cheesy and cringy. Sometimes are like it's overdone cheesy moments. Sometimes it's just right. That makes sense. Some funny moments. One thing that I can say about this movie that surprised me was that it was a lot of tense moments that had me feeling like I was like suffocating. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never kind of experienced that with a movie. I don't know if it's like something that's dealing with the pool or not, but I was kind of real tight in the chest, man. So they did a good job of having me, you know, afraid and being, you know, bringing that fear of water out of me. You know, I was like, oh, this is crazy. The opening is very wild, and I want to say this, for this to be PG-13, and I went in this movie, when I went to the theater, I didn't know this was PG-13. I didn't look too deep into this movie, but once I got my ticket, I looked down, I'm like, oh shit, this PG-13. So it kind of brought me down a little bit, because I'm thinking this is going to be a great, crazy, bloody, but it's PG-13, but still it is a great movie as a PG-13 movie. The family did well. I love the child actors, the story that the family, you know, was revealing to us along the way, through all of this. The pool definitely had moments where it definitely was creepy. I know it's a pool and it sounds crazy, but they do a good job. So this movie for me overall, it's a fun time. You'll enjoy it. And is it the best? No, but you will have fun with it. So now, to get into spoilers territory, we're going to count down from 3, and you guys can head out. So we got, you know, 3 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, let's get into spoilers. Let's get into the spoilers, y'all. Okay, now, spoilers. This story definitely had me interested with, you know, Wyatt Russell's character having, you know, a bad injury with baseball. It kind of threw me. I'm like, okay, so how the hell is this baseball going to incorporate in this pool? They do a great job at making it smoothly be not forced into this story. It does a great job connecting to the pool. So basically, Wyatt Russell, he wants a better life for his family. He's injured and he falls in love with this house due to the pool and him having to do physical therapy to get his injury together for him, you know, in baseball. You know, I will say some of these decisions they made as characters were kind of dumb decisions. It wasn't the actors, it was the writing. Like, for example, Wyatt Russell, he's like looking into the pool trying to get this old ass baseball. He's literally, you're injured, dude. Why are you even doing it? Make it long story, he gets pulled in the pool, like just snatched in the pool. And from there, I would have said, bro, there's some bullshit going on. I know I didn't fall in, no one didn't push me in, but we pushed forward. He's obsessed with the house. The house wheels him in and like power on like some paranormal shit. And for it to be PG-13, they do some crazy stuff when it comes to kids, like that opening scene with the little kid, you know, in the pool. I don't, you know, you guys, that was just brutal to me. I was like, wow, I was like, this in the theater, like they're going like that far with this little girl, and she's in the pool, and it just happens, bro. And then we kind of push forward, and they have the house, and we're seeing like these little, I loved how they made these little things just kind of sprinkle through the movie and lead up to something big and tell us a story, because I was afraid that the story wasn't going to make sense because it's a pool, but it did, because I was thinking is some sinister shit going on, or did someone die? They saying the pool is haunted. What's really going on? A pool is haunted. How is this about to happen? Is this going to be some type Conjuring type shit? But they do something very unique. I will say they took some unique turns with this movie. It wasn't what you thought it was going to be. It was very cool. The mom, I liked her character. She was very dedicated to the situation. And the son was very cool. I liked the son. And I liked Lizzie, the daughter, Lizzie. She was a believable teen. But as we get into it, they decided to throw like this pool party to get the son some more friends. They were moving a lot of homes back and forth because of the dad again trading on baseball teams. I like that little detail. And he wanted friends. They invite friends over, and we find out the pool is consuming the dad. So the dad is actually addicted to the pool, you know, the water, because it's something in there that's sinister, that is dark, that's going to him, that's healing his, you know, injuries and making him darker. We get a part where he's actually trying to drown someone at this big ass party. Like, and I like the way they kind of did the kid being on his shoulders. He's like stepping back. That shit had me so tensed in the theater. I'm like, bro, don't step back. Oh my. And he can't control it. And like these black shit comes out his eyes. And one thing that threw me off was the creatures that we're getting flashes of, man. We get a scene with Lizzie going deep in this fucking pool and seeing like this big ass wet monster with like these white eyes. It creeped me out, and it's already kind of blurry under the water, so you're seeing like these shadow under the water, a bigger guy, and it's like he's floating under. It's like it creeped me out, bro. It seriously did. They did a great job with a lot of these water shots, like under the water. Oh my God, they killed it with these shots. They made you feel like you were underwater with the cast, bro. Like that was my favorite part. Them making you feel like you were under the water with them. Or it was times, like I said, I feel like I had to catch my breath because it felt like I was fucking swimming, bro. Like it felt like I was legit swimming with Lizzie when she was down there. She sees that guy, and then The scene with the little brother, how, you know, the dad, that part was crazy. Like, the dad was just like, yeah, just go to the pool or whatever, after the mom said only way you can swim if you go with the dad. And then he throws his quarter in there like a fucking wishing well, tries to go to the bottom of the pool and get it. And then the little boy, I don't know how I felt about that part. It was like, y'all, it's just that writing was kind of like, but it was creepy, it was tense. But they're throwing the quarters in the freaking water, and the little boy never decides to kind of put his head over who's throwing the quarters until he's in the deep end. So that scene felt a little draggy, because I thought something was going to happen right there when he gets the quarter, but it ends up happening somewhere else in the pool. Make a long story short, we push forward. The whole movie surrounding the pool, it has history, and of course you guys are going to, you know, definitely guess this, but it connects back to the little girl in the beginning of the opening, her family, how the curse has to basically have someone be sacrificed for you to get your wish or something like this, like a wishing well type thing, which was very unique. And she constantly try to goes back in history and talk to the owner, but the owner's already consumed with the pool. We see this creepy scene with the black shit coming out the eyes, and then we push forward to the final act, which was probably my favorite part. The final act really had me on my toes, because all this is surrounding a pool. Probably the one that got me so tight just with fear was when the little boy is under the water with the pool cover automatically covering him, like, cause I'm like just claustrophobic. But I liked how the mom and the daughter stuck together. And, you know, Wyatt Russell, the situation with him was unfortunate how that ended. But I'm just like, really, I'm stuck for it, because I like this movie. This will definitely be a movie I'll watch again, you know, with family, just to have a good time. But was it the best movie? No. I'll probably get this movie like a 7.5 out of 10. You know, like a 7.5 is fair. 7.5 out of 10, good time, you know, funny moments and stuff like that. Just a movie. And I applaud it for being different. But I heard that this movie actually was based off of a short film, actually called Night Swim, I want to say. Maybe I'm tripping. I heard it's based off a short film from years ago, but it came out nice. I liked it. I had fun. It was enjoyable. The cast, the you know, was very great at getting us interested and invested in them from the jump. So I enjoyed it overall. 7.5 out of 10 for me. But yeah, you guys, comment down below what you all think about Blumhouse's Night Swim. Unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I want you guys to hit me on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And you are right there where it says subscribe. Next to it, click join to become a member of the channel. I want you guys to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time.